failures, and he was certain no one had forgotten the running tally. His father ran a tired hand over his short beard.
"I don't understand. You're a prince, and handsome. Your true love's kiss should have worked on somebody by now. You do know how to kiss, right?" King Sander asked, his voice rising in panic.
Benedikt groaned as a ripple of laughter rose from the crowd. Queen Ilva clicked her tongue in disapproval. "I think you two need to talk," she said, stepping closer. "But this is not the place for it." King Sander nodded. He clapped a paw-like hand on Benedikt's shoulder and led him from the throne room. They ducked out onto a balcony overlooking the citadel. The white-walled buildings stretched down the mountainside to the lake below, which fed off snow from the mountain. Beyond the lake, the fjord led to the sea, a maze of towering cliff faces few dared to navigate. It was Benedikt's home, and it would be his to rule if he ever found his true love. For a few moments, King Sander remained quiet, his eyes gazing out at his city. Benedikt waited in anguish for him to end the silence.
"Please excuse my behavior," King Sander said. "It's just that I'm growing more than a little worried. People are beginning to talk."
"I can't help it that I've been unlucky. I just haven't found my true love yet. Unless maybe I don't have one." King Sander cut him off with a hard squeeze to his shoulder.
"Don't start to think that way. Every king and queen of Stalwart has found their true love. I just don't want anything to cast a shadow over your right to rule."
Benedikt's heart jumped into his throat. Is that what people are saying? A prince without a true love wasn't fit to be king. What if true love's kiss is the problem? He offered. He was ready to try anything if it meant earning his place as king. It was all he had ever dreamed of, to be a man worthy enough to follow in his father's footsteps. He was an only child, and the next heir in line was objectionable, to say the least. King Sander shook his head.
"It's how I met your mother. We'll expand our search, unless you've found a missing glass slipper recently."
"I haven't come across any glass slippers," Benedikt said forlornly. King Sander steered him back towards the throne room.
"Get some rest. We will discuss the future of your quest after you've had a good night's sleep."
Benedikt stalked into his bedchamber and locked the door behind him. He flopped onto the bed without bothering to remove his boots. The conversation with his parents had left him deeply exhausted. He'd spent years searching high and low for maidens in need of true love's kiss, and he was running out of time before his 21st birthday and the start of his regency. Sprawled across his bed, he eyed the familiar tapestries that adorned the walls, of golden-haired maidens in high towers, of knights on white horses that charged each other with pointed lances. They brought back memories of the games he played with his cousins as a child. He even recalled the times he sat before the mirror at his dressing table and rehearsed the line, "I am Prince Benedikt, and I am here to rescue you." "Go kiss a sleeping princess," they said. "It'll be easy," they said. 2 years, 10 months, and 14 quests later, he had nothing to show for all the slain dragons and outwitted bridge trolls. That wasn't even including the time he'd actually climbed a maiden's hair, only to find an old hag waiting to ambush him in the tower. He clenched his jaw, his hands tightening into fists. Even if it took him to every kingdom in the land, to the very end of the realm of Florindel, he would find his true love. At any cost, he would find her and awaken that accursed maiden with true love's kiss. Lesson 2. When one door closes, another opens. Benedikt awoke the next morning to a ruckus of squawking gulls outside the open window. He swung his feet down to the cold marble floor and shuffled to the window. The cool mountain air nipped at his skin. Gulls usually signaled the arrival of sea vessels. A king of the past had